Okay, good morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yutzi.
And I'm JC Burge. We want to take you straight to the Broward EOC. They are getting ready to tell us about the emergency operations that are taking place in Broward County. I think the mayor, Barbara Sharif, is right there at the podium. Let's listen.
A serious threat to Broward County and all of South Florida within the next 48 hours. A hurricane watch means hurricane wind conditions are possible within the next 48 hours. A storm surge watch means life-threatening water levels are possible within the next 2 days. Tropical storm force winds are expected to begin Saturday morning or afternoon and worsen throughout the weekend into Monday. Irma is a dangerous Category 5 storm, but proper preparation and adherence to evacuation orders can help us weather it safely together. Mandatory evacuations are ordered to protect coastal residents from storm surge and to protect mobile home residents from rising water and high wind. If you are in an evacuation zone or are asked to evacuate, please do so. But even if you are not, anyone who does not feel safe in their home should consider evacuating. Emergency personnel will not be able to assist you once sustained tropical storm force winds arrive. Broward County has opened 14 shelters, including general population shelters, special needs shelters, and one pet-friendly shelter. We can open more if necessary. Please take advantage of the shelters if you feel unsafe in your home. Shelter locations are posted on our website at broward.org/hurricane. A general population shelter will meet most residents' needs. A special needs shelter is designed for residents who have major or minor health conditions that require professional observation, assessment, and maintenance, require assistance with personal care and/or assistance with medications but do not require hospitalization or medical institution, need assistance with medication administration or vital sign readings, or unable to do so without professional assistance. A pre-registration process is required, which takes some time, so if you think you qualify for special needs and are not already registered, you need to call 311 as soon as possible. Once the storm has passed, residents in the evacuation shelters will be transitioned to municipal recovery shelters as needed, so that schools can remain open to normal operations post-hurricane. If you choose to remain in your home, please rush your preparations to completion today. Early on Friday, we plan on having everybody to be in place where they plan to shelter for the storm. Conditions on Friday evening will deteriorate rapidly. County officials are in the process of locating and finding a safe haven for individuals and families experiencing homelessness in our community. These individuals are encouraged to contact the Homeless Helpline at 954-563-4357 for assistance. Irma is a very large storm that will bring tropical storm force winds, probably hurricane force winds, and life-threatening storm surge and excessive rain with the risk of tornadoes. Residents should be taking all appropriate precautionary measures now. Put up your shutters today. Don't delay in this. Bring in outdoor furniture and loose objects around your home. Secure trash and recycling bins. Be prepared for extended power outages as a result of Irma's high winds. Have supplies for you and your family to last 3 to 5 days. Top off your gas tank. Fuel supplies in Broward County are ample, but demand is high and there are delays and shortages at some stations. Remember, now is not the time to trim trees and vegetation. If your municipality has a bulk pickup scheduled this week, call them to ensure that it has been canceled. It has not been canceled due to the storm. Bulky items left curbside can become harmful projectiles in high winds. General government operations have been suspended today and Friday as many county employees, first responders, and community partners are here in the Emergency Operations Center. We are working hard to protect you and using protective actions to help ensure the health, welfare, and safety of residents throughout this event. Essential operations, however, are ongoing. Here are some things residents need to know. Shelters are a refuge of last resort. They provide a short-term place to weather the storm, but you must bring items with you to ensure your personal comfort, including bedding, snacks, water, and medications. We highly recommend that you shelter close to home with family or friends outside the evacuation zones or low-lying areas. Our port and airport will remain open as long as weather conditions permit. Local emergency operations centers have been activated at each of these facilities to coordinate closely with service providers. The last flight will most likely depart Fort Lauderdale Friday evening. If you are traveling, please check with your airline or cruise line for up-to-date information. Our Convention and Visitors Bureau and Office of Economic and Small Business Development are working closely with hoteliers and business communities to ensure our visitors to safety and to restore normal business operations as quickly as possible after the storm. The port and airport are not shelters, and the parking garages there are not suitable places for vehicle storage during an emergency. Bridges between the barrier island and the mainland will be locked in the down position no later than 8 p.m. Friday, possibly sooner if allowable. Boats requiring bridge openings will no longer be able to leave after the bridges are locked down. This includes New River, Southeast 3rd, Southwest 4th, Southwest 7th, and Andrews Avenue bridges, which are operated by Broward County, as well as the Davie Boulevard Bridge, which is operated by the Florida Department of Transportation. The lockdown times have been coordinated with Monroe, Dade, and Palm Beach counties to effectuate an efficient evacuation. Plan for your pets. Residents who need to evacuate with pets are asked to pre-register with the Humane Society. Pets and pet owners can shelter at the Millennium Middle School and Challenger Elementary School campus. Bring your pets food, water, and toy supplies with you. Other options include pet-friendly hotels outside of the evacuation zone, which are posted at sunny.org. Call first to ensure space availability. Broward County Transit is on Saturday schedule, Thursday through Friday. Express bus service will continue regular service until the arrival of tropical storm force winds. Routes 15, 23, 56, and 88 will remain on a weekday schedule. At a certain point, some of our transit services are redirected to help with evacuations and transportation for residents with special needs. The Broward County Emergency Hotline is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to assist you with all your questions. You can call 311 from within Broward or 954-831-4000. More than 6,400 storm-related calls have been answered today. Please be patient if you do not get an immediate answer. We are committed to answering every caller's questions. One of Broward County's first priorities after the storm will be to assess damage and begin recovery. This is an area where residents can really assist us. Help first responders quickly identify areas of devastation to participate. Before the storm, bookmark the link on the Broward.org in your smartphone. Reporting through a smartphone automatically associate your location with the level of damage you are reporting. As soon as it is safe to go outside, compare the way your home looks to the 4 photos that feature varying levels of flooding and devastation. Report your address and the number of the photo that most closely resembles the level of damage you have experienced. You can report through your smartphone, or you can call the emergency hotline at 311. Please stay connected. You can watch the media reports on TV. You can watch the Broward County news conferences, which are carried live at www.broward.org. You can visit www.broward.org to follow us on Twitter at Ready Broward, or you can subscribe to the county's new Alert Broward system, where we will text message you as things change. We also have a Facebook page at Broward EMD, which you can go to get updates as well. Broward County website contains a wealth of information, and we would it would be helpful for us if you would use it. Please be ready, be set, and be safe, Broward County. At this time, we've received many phone calls about FPL, and with me to my left, I have Juliet Rulek, who's going to answer some questions for FPL. Ms. Rulek.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, we've just heard a lot of information, and it can be overwhelming. I hope that you all feel somewhat secure that we are all here working together to prepare for this storm and its aftermath. We are taking this storm seriously, and FPL is prepared to respond to this storm. We are taking several action steps to assure that we will be able to immediately dispatch employees as soon as the storm has settled and it is safe to do work. There are several utility workers from all over the country who are coming in to help support our FPL team and will be pre-positioned in the state for more rapid deployment when the time comes. You know, you've heard a lot of information, and there is so much to take in. But there are other helpful pieces of advice that I would like to share with you as it relates to your power. We know and understand that electricity, the service that we provide, is a critical element for our customers. And we want you to know that it is a priority for us to get this taken care of as soon as we can. So what we would like you to be aware of is, of course, you can always contact FPL at 1-800, the number 4-outage. That's 1-800-4-outage once the storm has passed. Also, there are many social media opportunities for contact. Of course, the FPL website, fpl.com, the Twitter account, which is Inside FPL, Facebook, which is FPL Connect, FPL blog, which is fplblog.com, and FPL.com Power Tracker, which will also show updates on where the power is being restored. And of course, FPL has an app now that you can download from the App Store that will also have the ability for you to retrieve all of this information. Please make sure that you are prepared. Have batteries for your radios, for your flashlights, until power can be restored. We cannot assure that there will not be outages. This is a Cat 5 hurricane, much the like of which most of us have never experienced. So we are all working hard and preparing for the worst. In that vein, you must really be prepared. Again, batteries, please have a good steady supply. And of course, the other emergency preparations that have been suggested to you. We are very pleased to be here to work with this team, all of whom are working hard to keep our residents in Broward safe and secure. Thank you, and I'll take any questions.
What did you learn from Wilma?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you can take
Okay.
questions.
What did you learn from Wilma? A lot of people experience power outages for weeks on end.
Yes. We learned a lot from Wilma. So one of the things that we've done since Wilma is strengthen our infrastructure. Most of you have seen these very tall concrete poles going up in your neighborhoods. That has been a significant part of hardening and supporting our infrastructure, and they will withstand much higher wind strengths. That will allow us, again, to restore more quickly. Also, we have learned and implemented significant pre-storm preparations. We have many situations where we actually do storm preparation routines so that we drills so that we will be prepared for any eventuality. Thank you for that question.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just want to add that we have FEMA here with us, And understanding that the governor had activated a state of emergency, FEMA is on deck and they're ready to help and they're ready to mobilize. And so we have our FEMA representative here with us as well. I would like to next invite our Broward County Sheriff, Scott Israel, to the podium to give a few words. Sheriff.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, team, for being here. Broward County, this storm is fast, it's powerful, it's devastating, and it's already claimed lives in the Caribbean. It now takes aim at South Florida. Finalize your preparations today. I repeat, finalize your preparations today. Go to the shelters if that's where you're going to go. Call 311 for any requests or any information you need about the hurricane. 911 lines are strictly for emergency, as always. Please call 911 if it's a true emergency. If you need information regarding the hurricane, please call 311. The hotlines will remain open throughout the storm. As your sheriff, I can assure you the Broward Sheriff's Office is ready, well-trained, and capable of keeping this county as safe as possible. I wanted to thank one of my colleagues, Commissioner Udine, and I worked on a project yesterday with State Representative Jared Moskowitz, and we were able to transport hundreds of animals from the Humane Society to California. Now, what that means for South Florida is possibly the Humane Society might be able to house your pet. I don't know that, but you might want to call the Humane Society and see if they have any openings so that you might bring your pet there. The mayor was outlined what shelters will be pet friendly. If you bring your pet to a shelter that's not pet friendly, the pet will not get in. Bring your medicines, bring bedding, bring games and puzzles for the kids. Let's try and make this as palatable and safe as possible. Monitor social media. The aftermath of the storm is probably the most critical thing that we have to do. When the storm is over, get on social media. Don't immediately go back to your homes. There might be roads that are impenetrable. It's very important to have a plan on how you're going to get back to your lives. You'll be getting information on gasoline, on when stores open up, when Home Depots and Publixes open up. So monitor social media. We'll be doing continual press conferences. We will be disseminating information. Have your plan in place, finalize it today, and do everything you can to stay safe.
Thank you, Sheriff. I would like to invite Ms. Juliette Roulette back. I need her to give the number for FPL again.
Thank you, Mayor. The number for FPL for outages is 1-800-468-8243. That's 1-800-468-8243. Thank you.
Are there any other questions from the media?
Can you elaborate on the gasoline situation? Because, as you know, and I drove it from the east, I'd say 3/4 of stations they're out of gas. You know, they've taken down their numbers. Of course, there are long lines, but I think everybody is wondering at this point, you know, are these refills coming in? And these gas stations already shut. Are they not reopening?
Well, I can't speak for every gas station out there, but what I can tell you is that we have sufficient fuel at our port to supply the gas stations that are in Broward County. It takes time to get the fuel from the port into the gas stations, and they have been trucking it all night long, all day long. People have to be patient, and eventually, if they're staying in one particular area and they're not willing to drive to another for gas, they'll have to wait until gas is delivered in that area. But we are moving fuel from the port as quickly as possible, and we do have adequate supplies of fuel.
Can I ask the sheriff a question?
Well,
Well-
I just want to add on to that. When the power goes down, hopefully it won't, but if it goes down, aren't there certain gas stations that are designated that will still be open, and how do people find out which ones those are?
We have a list of gas stations with generators that can accommodate needs after the storm, and that has been posted on our website at broward.org/hurricane.
One was supposed to, because I was just told an hour ago that it was just.
It's on there.
It was just stores.
The gas station
it's gas stations as well. Okay, and Sheriff has a question?
I know you said the deputies are assisting. How exactly are they? Are they helping elderly people out, or directing traffic? What's your main function now with these evacuations going on?
Well, our main function is to respond to people in need, help people get to where they need to go. The one thing before I complete the answer to that question is, I've communicated with the governor. The governor is sending an additional thousands of National Guard down here, and the Broward Sheriff's Office, we will be escorting tanker trucks, fuel trucks, into the port and to their final destination. So the fuel trucks will have a police escort, and they will get to where they need to be so that the gas stations can replenish. Now, what gas stations are replenishing and when they're going to do that, I certainly couldn't answer it. But the Broward Sheriff's Office, we're working feverishly. We'll help anybody in need. We'll respond to calls, and we'll evaluate. But I think it's important, I disseminated this yesterday and over, when wind speeds, and this is very important for the public to understand, when wind speeds sustain at approximately 45 miles per hour, our firefighters and our deputies are going to be directed to safe shelters themselves. So there's going to be no calls for emergency that we'll be answering. We're not going to send a deputy or a firefighter into a zone where he or she is going to get hurt or worse and not be able to help. So don't become a victim. And the best way not to become a victim is not to behave like one. Prepare, as the mayor said, get to your final destination tomorrow, hunker down, listen to social media, let the professionals handle this. We got this, and we'll be involved in the aftermath and the recovery, and we'll get through this as a county together.
Thank you. I'd like to close by reiterating that our roads are very full right now, and they are full with people that are evacuating from other counties, and they are coming through Broward. When you get on the road to evacuate to wherever you need to go or to whatever shelter you need to get to, it is important that you do that early so that we can allow those cars that are moving through our county to move safely and quickly to their destination. We are asking during this preparatory phase that you do your preparation early and you get to where you're going to be as soon as possible. We have closed operations for the governmental center and other agencies and schools so that Thursday and Friday can be spent getting to where you need to go. It is important that you do not wait till the last minute. Thank you for your cooperation. I want to just say that we are pleased to have our Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz here with us, as well as our Senator Lauren Book, who have been attending the calls and working with us behind the scenes to make sure that everything happens the way that it needs to. Thank you, Broward County. Broward, be ready, get set, and let's go. We're going to get through this storm. Thank you.
All right, you've been listening to Mayor Barbara Sharif of Broward County getting us prepared for Hurricane Irma. Let's